What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Julian?
Can you
Dude,
hear me?
I can hear
Good.
you loud and clear.
All right, perfect.
I'm so happy for you, dude. Congratulations,
Yeah, thanks so much. I really
first
appreciate
and
it.
foremost.
It was my number one choice, and couldn't be happy right now.
That is awesome, dude. For those of you that don't know, in the chat, Julian just got into Harvard Med School Hospital. For his match, his residency is going to be an anesthesiologist. So he just
That's
graduated
right.
med school.
Yeah, and I've
Um,
been spending the last 24 hours trying to figure out how I'm going to move there, and what I have to, and like buying winter coats and boots and snow boots.
Nice. Getting ready for the cold Boston. He's not used to. He's been in California his whole life.
Yeah, I've been a West Coaster my entire life, and so I've only time I've ever been in snow is when I actively seek to go into snow.
Okay, so I am pulling up the players here.
Cool, yeah. So right now I'm following all the games. Oh, and all four games are going on, I think.
tell me a player to follow.
Okay, so we have. Let me make sure I'm getting the names right because I only see their usernames. Um, so Josh Shang is JJ OSU, and then we
Okay,
have
we'll
Roland
follow.
Fang. But yeah, well, let's check out his game. So he's playing Emily Wynn,
All right. So yeah,
and
you provide some commentary.
yeah,
I have to set up the board and stuff.
yeah. So just looking at the game right now, should I turn on the engine? Nah. Um,
That's what I do.
so materials even. It looks like Black's Knight seems to be a little bit more threatening to me. Although having said that, the Knight on F4 seems pretty active as well. Black has more pawns in the center, and I would say, roughly speaking, more space in this endgame. But like pawns are equal, materials equal. Honestly, I think I'm gonna say that right now. I think it is pretty equal. I would say if I were to be anybody, I would be Black. But I think there's a pretty good chance this is a draw
With
with
perfect
best
play,
play
of
at least.
course. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's still kind of like, even though this is an end game, there's still a lot that can be going on. For example, the a3 pawn is very weak, so some ideas with like queen a4, queen takes pawn is up in the air. But then having said that, the pawn on e6 is weak, and if you push e6 to e5, then the pawn on d5 becomes weak. And if you want to kick out the knight on f4 with g5, then your king side gets ruined. So it's sort of hard to come up with a really easy plan. And I see on the second board there was a result. Um, Dragon 1249 lost, which I think is a huge upset. Yeah,
Oh,
Berkeley's Roland. Yeah, so I was just looking at it. Berkeley's Roland Fang lost to Stanford's Seth
yeah,
Talyansky.
Seth. Okay, nicely done from
Yeah.
Seth. So Seth is actually Stanford's leader. Um, Here, let me make sure I'm following all the players.
Yeah, and so in this game, so I would definitely take Josh. He's also way up on time. We got to look at time too. And while I'm here, I'm going to click on the engine button so I can cheat. Here we go. Evaluation. There we go. All right, it's saying it's a negative 0.5. So it's saying, as I was saying earlier, like the computer thinks that it's pretty equal, but a slight advantage to black. But now things are going crazy. Ooh, e4. Queen takes e4 check. Oh, but then the e6 pawn is also hanging. So it seems like either way. Huh. If knight takes e4, can you go queen takes d4 and just say that you can move the knight with a discovery, but you don't have any good moves with the knight after knight takes e4, queen takes d4?
All right, I have not been looking this whole time. I'm still so we still have the three games happening right now. You're saying that Berkeley lost to Seth, and
Beat
we're still
Roland
waiting on.
Fang.
Okay,
Yeah. And we
Cool.
just got a result that Josie won. Josiah
Josiah
beat
won. Okay.
beat
Cool.
Cena 101.
All
Yeah.
right. So now,
So it's one to
wait.
one.
Oh, Josiah won. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So now I'm all caught up. I think I'm good to
Cool.
go. I'm watching
Awesome.
this game. We got Josh versus Emily, two
Yep.
international masters going at it. Although Emily's a woman international master, but
But she played this very safe and smart by going F3 first. Okay, but she's really low on time.
they both are.
Oh wow, you're right. Josh went for like a minute and a half to like less than 20 seconds.
Yeah, so
Wow.
they both have less than 20 seconds. White has a 2-on-1 majority on the outside, but other than that, everything's equal. So,
This is very equal. Ooh, Queen
whoa,
C2.
queen here to
Just to be
simplify.
cute.
Yeah, with the knight
Yeah, but
knight
then
e3 check. Oh, and the knight's
exactly. And
hitting
then
both pawns.
exactly.
Okay,
But
so
now
not
just King
trading.
F2.
Yeah, king f2,
Not
but still
trading.
going after the pawns.
Ooh, can you go Knight D4? Yeah. If Queen takes
Knight
pawn, you
d.
take on E6.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
trading
think you
off
could trade.
this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now white
So
still has that outside pass pawn.
right.
But
So with that, you would actually think that she would have the advantage here, although it's still pretty drawish.
yeah, black
But
has
she's very low on
slightly
time.
better king activity. And you'll say like,
Very low on
what?
time.
Are you gonna play e5? Yeah, but now
Ooh.
king comes into f5. No, not anymore.
Wow.
Check.
Okay.
King e6.
Gotta be
There's
careful
another
of.
check.
Okay.
King f7. Yes. Knight back to okay. No, so now you're losing that a pawn. Now black is up a pawn.
King F5 and then just go F4.
Oh, but now you
And
win
just-
f6.
or this, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
but now you take on e5. So now white's up a pawn.
94.
Trying to trade here.
If you want to be, yeah, if you want to be super safe, just yeah, okay. She's being
Oh,
super
just
safe.
take. Okay, grabbing all the
Yeah.
pawns. Okay, that makes sense.
Wow. All right. Well, definitely should be a draw, but now White's the only one that can win.
Exactly.
But I think Josh,
But
being an IM, should
think
be
about it.
totally fine. Yeah.
Emily's the fourth
Knight
board.
takes pawn.
She's
Yeah,
playing
no, this
against
is a huge
Berkeley's, like,
result.
yeah, top board. So this is huge for Stanford. Do you want to look at? You want to look at the
Yeah.
Thunder Panda versus
Yeah.
AWB? Who's that? Alex Bean.
Yeah. So they started a little bit late, which is why Thunder has like almost 4 minutes still.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
And this is the
yeah.
last. So they did end up drawing, so I'll give them the points for that.
Yeah. So it's 1.5 to 1.5.
But that's a huge start for Stanford in this first round to get
Yeah.
upset points from both their third and fourth board, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Did you play against Stanford or no?
I played against Berkeley.
I know you played against Berkeley, and that
Yeah.
was a very upsetting loss that UCLA experienced. But you know, this Berkeley team's no joke.
Really isn't.
I don't know. Did you play against who was it? Roland Fang? I don't think Roland Fang was there. I think this might be Roland's first match of the season.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I definitely played Josh, Josie, and Alex.
Yes.
I remember playing them.
Yes.
Lost to Josh, drew to Josie, and I think I beat Alex.
Yeah. So that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, watching your games are so exciting. And UCLA loves having you on the team. So this is gonna be your last season, dude. Oh,
I know.
So sad.
I know, man. But maybe I could play for Harvard. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, Harvard has a team, dude. Harvard has a team. I don't think we count residency. I don't think.
Yeah,
You're a professional now, dude. You're a working man.
I know, man. First time I'm getting a real salary.
But anyways, yeah, you've played against this Berkeley team. You know how strong they are, and like every single player is titled.
Definitely. Yeah, they all have also different styles. Yeah, and I could talk about that a little bit, but like I think of Josh and Josie as being very solid players, but I feel like Josh can also be very tricky, and Josie can be too. They're very strong, but they're really good at when they're down. They're really good at setting up traps, which is something I noticed when I was playing them. Which is like a really good trait to have, like because you're not going to be winning every game that you're playing, but then when you are losing, to be able to come back in really
Oh
crazy
wow,
ways.
Alex
Yeah,
lost here with resignation.
yeah.
So
This game was pretty bad, or not. Well, it was. Well, White was just dead when we started watching.
well, I mean Stanford's top board Thunder Panda. I mean 2800. I mean basically 2900.
Yeah,
I think they were 2900 earlier. Um, so
yeah. So we have Josh's game has started against Seth, I believe. Yeah, and you have the score right. It's 2.5, 1.5 Stanford. Boo.
dude, okay, so I just messaged Botez. We'll see what she says. I probably should have messaged her earlier, but I thought she'd still be streaming, but she's not anymore.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I think the so one game is going on right now in round 2. Okay, now a second one just started. Yeah, so Josh right now is playing Seth, and the game still pretty early on. Um, yeah, and Cena is playing Alex Bien.
So Cena is like the only non-titled player here, but they're the board 2 from Stanford, so they're definitely like master strength.
Yeah. No, these are high quality players, like hands down. So you have the game. You have Cena's game up, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're looking
And
at
this is a yeah. So these are kind of like Queen's Pawn openings where there's going to be some trading in the middle, and there's a really good chance that there's going to be an isolated Queen Pawn. So White gets a quicker development because you're White and you have the first move. But Black gets a solid position. The pawn being on a6 is a little bit strange, if I'll be honest. Although having said that, this then makes an idea of going b5 early on a good call, or a possible good plan. So at some point, at some point, what's going to happen is that White is going to probably take the c5 pawn with his d4 pawn, and by doing that, that will leave Black with an isolated d5 pawn. Which is very exactly. So, but what I think White is doing, and now it's actually really hard to do that, was White was waiting for Black to move the f8 bishop one move, like to e7 or to d6, and then White was going to take on c5, so that after Black
gain a tempo.
Yeah, so exactly. But bishop g4 is a very strong move, because then White didn't want to allow Black to take on d4. So instead, White had to do this, and
now is is knight e5 an idea, and then like White would have to play bishop e2. Okay, well bishop e2 anyways.
Exactly.
And now
normally
castle.
Exactly. So by going bishop e2, what White is doing is White is saying, I don't want to go for a kingside attack. I don't want to be very active right now. My entire plan is to gang up on the d5 pawn.
Yeah, so
which is the lone weakness. Yeah.
Can Black just like play like d4 and try to get rid of it?
Honestly, yeah. I think you just have to think tactically, because after knight takes d4, the bishop on e2 is attacking the bishop on h5.
Oh, so White just goes knight d4, and yeah, now you could trade. But this does blockade the pawn, but Black can take on d4 and give White the same isolated pawn.
Right. Yeah, right. So right now, I would consider, maybe I wouldn't do it now, but I would consider going knight takes d4 and then going bishop d6. Or b6.
So what stands out to me, though, in this whole opening is that Alex has just been like way ahead on the clock. Not too much time, but like significantly enough. Like they feel more comfortable in this opening.
Yeah.
Okay, so but This thing is
G5.
annoying, right? Because now the threat is to take on d5.
Yeah. In fact, bishop d6 may not have been the right move because now I think
Yeah, now you should go
you may
bishop
have to go bishop.
e7.
That's what I think.
Yeah, so you've lost the tempo
Yeah.
there. Not
Yeah.
that it's the end of the world, but
Yeah. The computer's saying is that this is actually dead equal, 0.00. And, oh, that game got aborted. Looks like Josh is way up on the clock in his game, but it's still, and he's doing pretty well. Josie, this game is early on in the opening, but I think Black kind of screwed up. And in Emily's game, looks very equal. Yeah, so all the round 2 games are still going on. This one is a very nice strategic struggle. I'm wondering if White is thinking of going bishop takes knight, bishop takes, and then bishop f3. You're always trying to look for ways of, queen b3 is a very good move too. You're always looking for ways of attacking weaknesses of your opponent.
yeah, so how do you get out of this?
It's really tricky. What's funny though is that in many different scenarios where White is able to take the pawn on d5, Black will then be able to take the pawn on d4.
Yeah.
As an example, if Black goes b5, then bishop takes knight, bishop takes, and knight takes d5, then the bishop on f6 can take on d4.
Yeah, and it's the same with like the b7 pawn. After the b7 pawn falls, maybe you could have like rook b8, although that hangs a6. But you would get that pawn back on b2 with an active rook.
Right. Exactly. And then there's so many times when, like, even if you do win a pawn, and you win it clearly, so that your opponent doesn't win a pawn back, even a lot of those endgames or a lot of those positions tend to be very drawish anyway. Because we have like a really symmetric, actually, yeah, it's very very symmetric. The only difference is the pawn is on h3. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Okay, so
now,
what?
Can you just take on d4? Maybe not. Why not?
Probably.
I guess after bishop takes d4, maybe rook d1.
Rook d1
is very very scary.
Annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it threatens like knight f6, right?
Yep. Queen d7 may have been a really a rough move to make, because now there's a knight b6 threat too.
Yeah, because there's a lot of forks involved.
Yeah, and the queen is on the d file, making that rook d1 idea very scary.
Yeah, so Sina is up a pawn here.
Yeah.
And also up on the clock.
Yeah. Right. But it is just a pawn. It's an isolated pawn, and it's a pawn that can be attacked easily by rooks and the queen on the d file.
Yeah.
So you're up a pawn, which is always very good, but winning is always like the tricky question. How do you do that?
that is the problem. I think, dude, queen d8 is probably the best move here, right? Or like queen d6 or something.
Queen d8 or bishop d8 is something I'm thinking too.
Oh my god, he grabs a pawn. Rook a to d1.
Rook d1. How is this gonna work?
You just like kind of have to take that, or you have to. I mean, what? I'm so confused.
The computer line is crazy. If rook d1, you go bishop c2, trying to deflect the queen away from the guarding of the knight.
The knight.
Yeah.
Okay, but then. Okay.
Wow.
But that's like the best move that White has there. Like.
Yeah.
Okay, they go here again. That same idea that you're pointing out is just crazy. I wish the bishop could just go to like e6, but like that still probably isn't good. I mean, obviously, White's just starting to take this. There's also still the bishop's covering b6, but like knight f6, if that bishop moves, it just lights out.
Exactly.
So like, what do you do if you don't find bishop c2?
The other idea is to go queen e6 or queen e8, attacking the
Queen e8.
bishop on
Okay, so yeah,
e2.
the bishop on e2 is hanging. So
Yeah, but this just looks like there's
sketchy.
got to be some killer thing that white can do. Also, Joshua Shang won his game against
You're
Seth,
right. Okay.
so I think it's even now, 2.5 to 2.5.
So Stanford and Berkeley, dude, rivals.
Yep,
They hate each other, right?
you do. Ever since that football game, when the guy returned the kickoff and the guy ran into the guy who was playing the trombone. You ever see that?
Oh yeah, dude. That's the
Yeah, of
you know what
course.
that's
That's
called?
classic.
That's the
What's it
play.
called again? Yeah, the play. That's it. I should know that.
I think my dad has like a t-shirt of it or something crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My dad's a huge Berkeley fan.
Oh, really?
Oh, I mean
Did he
he
go
went
there?
there, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Um okay, white is just so much like I don't know. I don't know. It's just better development, right? Like look at those the differences in the rooks.
Wait.
And like this queen on e8 is just it's not looking good.
Like, material-wise is equal, and even black has the two bishops, but the two rooks on the e file and the d file are just dominating, and that queen on e8 is
Mhm.
probably like if you could put your queen on any other square on the board that's safe, you would prefer it there. Like you would prefer it on like on
e6.
a8 right now. Yeah,
H8?
yeah, h8. Maybe not that. 97 May. Okay, fair enough.
Dude, imagine. Worst move on the board. Queen teleports to h8.
Yeah,
How beautiful.
97 May. And
Okay,
now White is
so
just racking up pawns.
yeah. And look at that f6 move defending the pawn or defending the bishop and that's really weird. Like
Okay,
not even queen
yeah.
takes g6.
So my problem with what White did, and this is probably totally fine, is that you have opposite colored bishops here. So even though White is up 2 pawns,
And trading the
it
knight.
there are many endgames where this could be a draw.
Yeah.
Like if you trade the queens and the rooks all right now, it would be a draw. I think.
That's crazy with two
Yeah,
outside pass pawns.
yeah. Actually, well, the fact that they're outside, maybe I'm actually wrong about that. But
But your point
uh,
still
yeah,
stands that like
yeah,
overall it's a risk when you trade like
yeah,
that. And actually now the a pawn falls
yeah. And time is a huge issue here. Way
for
more
both
than what we've
sides.
been.
Yeah.
Bishop takes g3 is very scary.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, with like rook to a1. Like holy smokes! Actually, I was like thinking about that. Oh, rook c6. No bishop
yeah.
there. Bishop c6.
Bishop g3 seems like it could work.
Dude. Oh my god, he goes for it. You can't take.
I don't think you can. Yeah, you
You
can.
can't.
Wow. In 3 seconds.
Two. Oh,
Okay.
hey, going for queen trade.
And
But
that
yeah,
would be a
dude.
draw.
Yeah, that would be. And black wants more.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, time.
Bishop back, and now bishop h4. Yeah. So now black is favorite. Oh my god. Queen
Wait,
g5.
yeah.
Rook b1.
That was mate in 7,
Just
apparently.
repeat a little bit. Just. Oh, he doesn't find it. Oh, but
What the? What's going
did
on
you
here?
see the evaluation? No, they repeated. Dude. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay,
Dude,
and we
okay.
have all the results done, by the way. So, oh my god.
So Thunder Panda won, Dragon won.
Yeah, and this is a draw. Yeah, Dragon won.
And Cena and Alex with Jesus. And that was their first point. So they both lost their first game. Now they drew this game. White was
There's
winning for sure. White was the favorite, and like you said, just that trade there was just overall not beneficial. And Black just missed this Rook B1 idea, and there's no stopping like Queen G1. And now we're off to the next game.
Yeah, and I think Josh has 1.5 points.
Oh,
so I think it's 4-4. It's even.
Yeah, so it's dead even after 2 rounds. So
wow,
knotted up here going into the second half. Wow, Berkeley, Stanford, man. This is gonna be down to the wire rivalry for the ages. I mean, both these teams are guaranteed playoff spot. I'm almost positive.
Yeah.
Let me see. So, University of Texas Austin is actually the only team to be undefeated so far. They handed Berkeley their only loss, although UCLA could have also beaten Berkeley, which was very close.
Wow.
Stanford has 4 wins on the season. They only lost to UCLA and University of Texas Austin in overtime. So,
Wow.
yeah, these are the top teams of this group, and like I said, they're both guaranteed a playoff spot, but they're looking to. Actually, you know what? I think if Stanford beats Berkeley, they will get a bye week, and Berkeley will have to play next weekend.
Yeah.
So
the top 6 teams go into the playoffs, right?
Yeah, the top 6 go, but the top 2 get a bye week, and the middle 4 will have to play next weekend, and basically essentially a wild card match.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, whoever wins this match, I think, gets a bye. So that's gonna be
awesome.
Huge. Especially, if you look on paper, this Berkeley team just looks head and shoulders better than like every other team. And so the fact that they lost to UTA and almost lost to LA proves that they're a beatable team. And Stanford, you can't sleep on this team. Like, everyone's looking at Berkeley and UTA, but Stanford is still up there. And in fact, if they win this, they'll actually have higher standings than Berkeley. So
great.
I don't know. This is such a cool match. Like, there needs to be more rivalries like this, especially in chess.
So all 4 games have started.
I'm just looking at Seth and Alex, but there might be a more exciting matchup.
We've kind of been ignoring Thunder Panda because he's the only one who's won both his games, which is
oh, that's huge.
Isn't that crazy? Like,
well, I mean, Joshua had a huge upset in that first round, getting a draw to Emily. So, I mean, like, any of these players are capable of like beating any of these players. But yeah, Thunder Panda is the highest rated for sure. So, but I mean, look at Dragon, FIDE Master, but like 2,700. What's your Blitz rating? It's only like 2,500, right?
Yeah, it's like 25-30-ish.
Only 2,500, but like crazy.
Well, compared to these monsters, I'm nothing.
Well, hey, you played this Berkeley team, and you guys basically beat them. But
oh my god!
I mean, that forever is gonna haunt me. I remember. No, anyways, dude, I think someone lost their game today in the last match by abandonment, where like if you don't make a move in a certain amount of time, and it wasn't even like the beginning of the game. It was like halfway through the game. I think chess.com has like something where like if you take a certain amount of time, percentage of like your starting time, it just like it auto aborts your game and you lose. How frustrating would it be?
Did that happen in the beginning of the game, or like?
No, it was not the beginning. It was literally like.
That's so. Yeah.
No, that's happened to me. That happened to me like twice on stream, and I was just like, I was just thinking like. But.
Right. No, exactly. Like, there's so many times like when you're playing over the board chess, like I don't know if you've ever had
You
had this
just spend a
experience
ton
before,
of
but
time on a move.
sometimes you could spend like literally an hour on one move.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're insane,
Yeah.
and most chess players are.
I think
That
chess.com
it
looks
just
at
happens. Yeah.
I think the way they look at it is that like most of the time if someone literally leaves the game, like it I think
Right.
they should have a way that they can tell if the player's like just left versus like, well, I guess it's really hard to tell because like people could leave their computer intentionally just trying to win.
Yeah.
But still, I
That's
think
a
like
right.
it's better to like have a player wait than to accidentally abort games, right? Or forfeit games. But who knows? That's a whole philosophical debate that
Yeah.
chess.com's thought of a long time ago. But anyways,
Yeah, and there's probably no easy answer because you
it's
want to avoid the times when someone just leaves a game because they're pissed off after like hanging a queen, and then you have to wait like 30 minutes
you know what the
for the
answer
times.
is?
What?
People should just be good and resign when they want to resign. If people were better, like, we wouldn't have this issue.
Yeah, that's true. We should change the way we teach our kids. Stop doing that.
Let's blame the parents.
free education for all.
Dude,
and then that would never happen.
Chess.com needs to teach some chess etiquette through Chess Kid.
Yeah.
Okay, I like knight c4 a lot.
You mind if you give me 1 minute? I'll be right back.
Yeah, take your time.
Cool. Thank you.
So it's just me and chat. I don't know how to do commentary on my own. I've been relying on such amazing commentators that I've had, such as Jag250, Kim Stud 24, and Can the Caro win, and now FMJ Law. But yeah, knight c4 is played. The idea is that you're going after the bishop, which comes with a fork. So basically, you'd win a rook. But also, it hits the weakened e5 square after the f5 pawn has been pushed. So white deemed this knight intolerable. Didn't want to move the bishop like here or something. So instead, well, also what's important is the bishop is important to defend this knight, because after the bishop moves, knight takes, pawn takes, you kind of help open up the c file a little bit and hit that queen. So the bishop takes that knight, and now bishop takes here, a little in-betweener. And here we take, opening up the d file, but now white pushes through with f6. So this is a very annoying move to deal with, really messing up black's pawn structure. So black pushes through g6, and now this pawn's just a huge thorn in black's side. And now h6 is going to be the next target. So we have a rook lift, and rook now pointing at this pawn, and now we have rook to the h file trying to counteract this. But I think like a bishop move, maybe you could even consider like certain sacrifices at certain points. So like the king cannot go back now, right? Because this will be hanging, and you can't just go like here because that'll be hanging. And yeah, the queen just comes in anyways. The only other idea was maybe like queen to f8, but how passive would that be? So yeah, just pushing the pawn to h5, the queen comes in. So the threat is like rook takes, pawn takes, queen mate. So you have to cover g7. You just have to.
I'm back.
What's up? I'm looking still
What
at the
up?
Thunder Panda versus the Dragon.
Ooh.
And the threat is rook h5 right now. Pawn takes, queen g7 mate.
Did he went queen g5?
Yeah, so queen g5 has been played.
For some reason, I don't see that on my board.
Oh, maybe I played that move on my own. Okay.
Oh, gotcha. But that's a very good move.
Okay. The computer actually is saying rook d1's best. But apparently queen g5 is only 0.03 worse.
My computer is saying rook takes h5 check wins right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Maybe your computer's a better chess player than my computer.
Wait, But now it's saying it's equal. Wait, what's going on? Okay, I think
Okay, queen
the engines are going
h5.
nuts here.
Okay, yeah, no, it likes white. Yeah, that rook sacrifice is huge.
No, this oh.
Queen g5. Eh,
How is this winning though? Does White have the time to go rook f1, rook f4, rook h4?
I mean, probably. Like, okay, queen h5 check. You can't block on h6 because queen takes f7 as mate. So, okay, bishop here.
What?
It still likes white.
Yes, it does. I'm trying to figure out.
Can you go?
I guess just black is. You know what's going on here is that black is tied down. The rook can't move and the queen can't move from those squares without getting
Yeah,
mated.
that's incredible.
This is not Zugzwang, but this is like, whoa.
It's just paralysis on the board.
Yeah, and is the plan just to go rook f1, rook f4, rook h4? I
Can you
mean,
go
but if I
like,
were black, I would think
like rook
of
d8? Just not
yeah,
even.
rook d8.
Just or like bishop e4. No, there's queen h4.
It's saying rook d8 is mate in 17.
See, for me it says rook d8 is only plus 13. Oh, now it's plus 14.
Uh,
But it's like, dude, what else do you do as black, right? Like,
yeah, this is crazy.
okay, okay. So I see bishop e4. Actually, bishop e4 with queen h4 check isn't that bad considering you are up a rook, right?
Huh?
Bishop e4.
This is crazy.
Because the idea behind rook d8 is you take an open d file, but you're putting that rook on the first rank, right? So you're tying white's rook from leaving. So then white has to make like a flight square or something first, which buys you like an extra
Yeah.
move. But it's like, yeah, what the heck does black do? This is so sad.
Yeah. So bishop e4 is a very good resource to put it on to try and put it on g6
Yeah, try
so
to
that
put
you
it
can
on
so that you can
g6,
yeah.
and you're also just trying
But
to distract
yeah,
the queen.
right. But after bishop e4, there's queen h4 check, and white gets the bishop. But once white goes queen takes e4, like say bishop e4, queen h4 check, king g8, queen takes e4,
You lost
then
me.
black can go like rook. Yeah, sorry.
Keep going for the viewers.
So
The viewers are smart.
yeah, so bishop e4, queen h4 check, king g8, queen takes e4, and then black goes like rook h7. Yeah, so queen h4 check
Okay.
here, and then you pick up the bishop on e4.
So
But
you're
then black
only
can go like yeah.
white's.
Now rook
Oh look,
h7.
rook
Yeah,
h7 played immediately. So I
yeah, and
mean,
now king h8. But it okay. So material wise, you could say it's equal because it's a bishop and two pawns for a rook. But I think
do you want to look at Joshua and Cena real quick?
sure, yeah.
They have like no time. It's 3 pawns versus
Well,
2. Riemann is telling me. Riemann's saying we missed something.
oh yeah, but now this is just winning for black.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa. Yo, if you look at like move 30 on, this is insane.
Whoa. Okay.
Like
From
black
this game.
black wins the
Whoa,
queen,
oh,
and then
how'd this happen?
oh
Oh my
my
god.
god, we just missed all of it.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's a queen now. What? Oh my god.
Yeah. So Josh
Okay.
won, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Josh won that.
So
Oh, and we lost. Oh, we're still looking at Thunder. So Josiah won, Josh won. So Berkeley looks like they're pulling through now, right?
right. Yeah. So Shang won, Josie won, and Alex won.
It was tied 4-4,
It was
and now
tied.
Berkeley has
Yes.
just won 3, and
Yes.
the game we've been looking at this whole time is the only one that's still going on.
Right. And like this isn't so clear now.
This was a crazy game in and of itself,
It
though.
was.
That rook sacrifice, and then finding that bishop e4 resource. So yeah,
Yeah.
rook d5, just blocking that queen's diagonal. No check on a8. which is really important. Black just desperately trying to get a queen trade. Now rook g8 would be mate, so now queen comes back, or rook comes back to guard that. And now just some shuffle moves. Oh, is the queen trapped? Not yet.
So close.
Queen f3? Yeah.
Yep. And now, I was going to say g3 was a threat, but it's not because h3 pawn.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, the queen's breaking free.
Yeah. There's a lot of shuffling going on there.
Yeah, like black just wants to trade down, and white just wants to like not. So, I mean, okay, white can, yeah, they're just not trading, and black can never take on g7 because of mate. So, dude, this might be one of those crazy draws. We might see repetition like really soon.
You're right.
What a defense from Dragon. An attack by Thunder Panda. I mean, okay, so but they're insistent.
Oh, queen takes rook. Queen takes rook.
Oh my god. Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
God.
Missed.
Oof.
Thunder Panda has no time. 2 seconds. 1 second.
Oh my god.
Okay, you think they you think he was hoping that they'd blunder that again?
Maybe.
Oh my god. Yo, wait. Oh. It's very important the queen defends h7.
Yep.
So going for this queen trade here.
You know, I think the queen trade would actually help white in if he wants to do an endgame. That endgame could be good for white.
But also,
She trades
it would help
queens.
in terms of like the time, right? Because fewer pieces to calculate, the quicker you can move.
Right. But you don't want to do a queen trade and then go into like a lose endgame. That's
it's funny.
This has been This should be a draw. Okay, rook g5, something different finally.
2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. 2 seconds. 1 second.
Oh, this is insane.
Where did the increment go? Oh, there it is.
It's there.
I didn't see it at first. Dude, okay,
it's
can
definitely
rook g8 be played at any? Oh, here it is. So they trade off rooks. Now there's queen g3. No,
I don't know.
you don't. I don't think you want to trade queens now, as white. Maybe black.
Right. If you do it now, I'm pretty sure
I mean, okay, so black is kind of like unwinding, right? And now
it's gonna get scary. Rook f1 or consider rook f1. Ooh. What? Oh my god.
rook f1. Oh, offering queen trade. 1 second. Oh my god. Just okay. So just go on after that pawn. Like, what is this game, dude?
This is what like really top level people do, is they're able to shuffle pieces around in really weird ways.
Dude, Thunder Panda has had 1 second so many times. They lost that B pawn. Do you think that B pawn's gonna be important?
It should be. Yeah.
I mean, it makes a difference.
Yeah, because now both C3 and A3 are weaknesses too.
Dang, dude. I mean, Thunder Panda like sacks the rook.
Oh, Queen H4 check! Take the rook!
Oh! Oh my god, Dragon blunders the fork. And now white's winning.
Oh, Queen G3 check would have won, but I mean,
it all wins.
Mate!
Dude. Mate in the board.
How did Panda do that?
Oh, the dragon. The dragon
with
all the time.
Move insanity. 93 move insanity.
Oh
wow.
My god.
And so that was very important for the standings, because now there's a slightly better chance for Stanford to get back.
Well, yeah, obviously that's huge for Stanford, and also that's their top board, who's 3 for 3, right?
3-0. Yep.
And black actually had a free rook tactic that they missed, that you saw, queen takes g4. So they missed that, and white sees the free rook and capitalizes on that and wins the game. So holy smokes, what a game! That was like the longest game ever. And now we're going into the fourth round. So Stanford needs to win this round 3-1 for a draw. Thunder Panda in the chat
Yeah.
saying, "Give me a couple minutes." Oh my god, how would you feel about that?
Wow.
I mean, technically they have time to start the match, but like that's kind of funny. Okay, so here we have Seth versus Josiah, and these are actually the two players that are the leaders of the team that I've been corresponding with in terms of like organizing their matches and getting their rosters.
Knight A5.
A very interesting
What
line
is that?
from Josiah.
Whoa.
So
Never.
yeah, I've seen some questionable openings from some really strong players. Raymond saying it's a line, but it's pretty terrible. So we'll see. Josiah's a strong player. Josiah recently got international master, so
I mean, it's a very interesting idea. I've never seen this before. And it's a way of, I guess, avoiding any bishop for knight trades by going knight A5. Man, that's cool. Anyway.
Thunder Panda and Josh have aborted their game for a second time now. Oh,
wow.
Now they started. All right.
Yes, I did. Yeah, so all 4 games are going on. Okay. I'll try and keep a look, but this knight A5 game was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm just keeping
the top
an eye.
board is, yeah, the top board is a Sicilian also.
Yeah, we might want to look. We want to watch the top boards because Thunder Panda has yet to lose a game.
Yeah.
These are 2 international masters going at it.
Yeah. Whoa. And C5 was played. Did Black screw up here? Or
so like if A6, are you thinking like Queen A4? And then there's
maybe?
like what? Bishop D7?
Yeah, that's why I don't think Queen A4 works, but hold on. Because A6, Queen A4, Bishop D7, C takes D6 is actually very interesting.
Oh, we might see it.
Although, having said that, I think after Queen A4, Black would just castle. So yeah, so maybe just pawn takes pawn here is the idea. But I mean, is this was all that good for White? All of this, like, so he has the 2 bishops, but that pawn and a passed D pawn.
Yeah, so the passed D pawn can both be a strength and a weakness, right?
Exactly.
So it all depends on what happens. The strength in that, it's a passed pawn, it's pretty deep in Black's position, but the weakness is that it is isolated, and being deep, it's a double-edged sword because now Black can just gang up on it, attack it as many times as possible, right? So bring the knight in, the queen's blockading it. So now White has to divert resources to protect it.
Yeah.
So the queen just develops.
Can you just? I guess you have to be kind of careful for taking on D5. Like if queen takes pawn, then maybe bishop C4.
Okay.
And after queen D7, and then there's like rook D1 to get the rook active.
Yeah. So.
And oh man, queen C7, you can go bishop takes F7 check. and if queen takes rook D8 check.
So Logic's in the chat. Cheering on. Logic, who do you want to win, Berkeley or Stanford? Dude, we're gonna have Logic doing commentary one day.
Dude, look at this bishop takes F7.
Bishop takes F7 wasn't played. Wait, what was your fault? Oh, rook to D8 check. D8. Oh my god.
Yes, ma'am.
That wins the rook. Okay, that wins you the exchange plus a pawn, but White didn't see it. What is Josiah? This is Joshua.
This is, yeah.
Man, bishop takes F7 would have been lights out, and Black just castles. The king lives to tell the tale. But, White could give up the dark square bishop to ruin Black's king side.
Right. If you go bishop takes knight and pawn takes,
and then you lift
you
a
have
rook or
double
something.
pawns. Yeah, and that's kind of scary for black. Black's up a pawn though. Pawn's a pawn.
That pawn, dude.
Yep.
Oh man, but that bishop takes f7 move should have been just lights out. So who knows? Maybe Thunder Panda will survive the storm of White's attack. And look at this. Okay, queen to the h file defends the c4 bishop and prepares rook d3 to h3. No, the bishop's covering h3. Maybe just bishop d3.
Right. So the immediate threat right now is the f6 pawn. So queen b6 guards that.
Mm-hmm.
So bishop d3 would threaten mate, but I guess f5 would block the bishop, stopping mate.
And then could you go like queen e7? It's been annoying. Or also like rook d3.
In fact, yeah. So
f5
queen e7.
f5 seems like the idea. Yeah, queen e7, and then maybe you just develop the bishop.
But then if bishop e6, then you have queen f6 check.
Ah, and then
king g8, bishop takes pawn.
Lifts.
Yeah.
Oh, because the queen's undefended on b6.
Yeah, actually. Oh no. Okay. So after f5, queen e7.
Probably bishop will go somewhere else.
Black can go.
No,
or black can go. Yeah, you can't. But black can go king g7 or g8.
Yeah, just king of the g file and.
Yeah, bishop but that's scary.
I mean, it was scary when,
that's
just
true.
take on f6.
There's a lot of stuff actually. I just realized. So f5, queen e7, king g7.
Whoa!
What?
Queen
whoa.
here.
Oh, maybe that was better actually.
Yeah, but now black has these isolated double pawns.
That's right.
It's like a long-term weakness.
That's true. But a lot of these endgames are draws.
Bishop takes f5.
5 should win a pawn. Yeah.
It feels like that's.
Yep.
That's now. So black was up a pawn, but now is down a pawn.
Yes. Right.
That's my pro level commentary.
Yeah. No. Well, I almost forgot. Yeah, that's right. Black was up a pawn. Now he's down a pawn.
Yeah, they grabbed on d5. Oh, there goes.
B2 pawn.
Oh yeah. Okay, so but then.
But now
like rook b1, yeah, and now
okay.
you can't take on b7 yet. Okay, rook lift.
But the rook lift, yeah.
Ooh, so queen g7 probably. No, rook h3 now. What? Why not rook h3? That really forces queen g7.
I would have played rook h3 in a minute.
In less than that. Although Joshua has 314 for pi. So that's pretty cool.
That's right. and 157 is pi over 2.
No way. How do you just know that? Oh my god. That's so funny. So that's the nerdiest way that we could say that Joshua has twice as much time as Thunder Panda.
And Josie, this isn't. I know Josie is a math major. I don't know about Josh.
Yeah, Josiah is I mean, they're all nerds, dude, at Berkeley and Stanford.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, at least the chess club, right?
They're at Berkeley playing, and they play chess, or Stanford. Like, yeah, they're nerds. In fact, everyone in this tournament is a nerd.
Hey, man.
And we're commentating this, so we're nerds too.
We're nerdier than these nerds. Like, okay, h3 makes a flight square. Let's see. Yeah. Would you take on b7?
Take on b7.
I would.
Looks good to me. Some of the thinking that I have is I want to mate black. So what about like rook b3, rook g3? Does that do anything? Maybe not. But those are things like in a slower time control game, you would look at all your possibilities and then like
Mm-hmm.
do like a pro con analysis and figure out, well, I can win a pawn here, or should I go for a crazy mate?
Yeah, the activity. And I think like
Yeah,
the idea is that black's queen just is constantly trying to stay on this really long diagonal, and the rooks, like rook b3 is just taking away even more squares from that diagonal, but I think the queen will
yeah,
always have like e5. So like
right,
rook e8
exactly.
made a lot of sense for black, but I think just grabbing a pawn is obviously just really good for white. And now the threat is rook
Right.
takes f7,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, yeah, easy. Just as a funny thought, if your white rook went to g3 from b7, white would have the threat of going queen takes h7 check, king takes rook, and rook h4 mate.
I'm sorry, you lost me after rook b7 to g3.
Yeah, so if you teleported that rook on b7 to g3 right
Yeah,
now,
okay.
like look at this position with the rook on g3, and forget that it's attacking the queen on c3.
Okay.
White would be threatening queen takes h7 check
Oh, and rook h4 mate.
and rook h4 mate. Yeah.
Okay.
So so there's a lot of crazy tactics here. Okay, but
Okay,
now
so
black
black
goes for the queen
forces this
trade,
trade.
which honestly is probably a good idea. He's down a pawn, but rook and pawn endgames are always
What do
really
you think about like
tough.
rook a7?
Yeah, like so now every single pawn that black has is
Just
isolated
isolated,
and
yeah.
weak. Yeah.
So not only being down a pawn, but okay, I'm not the biggest fan of rook b6.
To be honest, I'm not either. I would have actually preferred probably rook a4, like the other rook on g4 going to
Okay.
a4, because I well okay, bleh.
So they just
So
trade
I
pawns here, but now white has the
yeah,
outside passer,
nice. Exactly.
which is
But
a
one isolated passer often doesn't do enough.
mm,
But it's two rooks instead of one rook, which is why I am not 100% sure if this is right or not. If one of the pairs of rooks was traded,
you think
then I
it's a
think it's a
draw?
draw. Yeah.
Oh, and
But
white's
with two
offering to
rooks,
trade.
really? Now I'm almost certain this is a draw.
But Thunder Panda has no
Uh,
time.
but time. You're right. You're right. It's
And
always time.
so Thunder Panda hasn't lost a game yet, but
Yeah.
they're definitely not the favorite here. They're the ones fighting for the draw.
But Panda had a miracle win last game. Although I guess maybe not a miracle because he probably was winning already. Anyway,
Yeah, so black gets the rook behind the pawn, which is very smart. And how does white
very
make
smart.
progress?
Good question.
So black just
So
shuffles.
White wants to get his king to b8.
Oh my god. Thunder Panda, dude.
That's
I mean, Thunder Panda, like you said, that miracle win in the last round. How many times did their clock get below a second?
so many
And like the
times.
same thing is happening right now. And Josh has over 2 minutes. Oh my god,
Yeah.
let's look at Seth and Josiah. They both have no
Whoa.
time.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, but black is like up a whole rook.
Black is up a rook. Yep. And
So
Dragon versus Cena
yeah, look
is
at that too. 4 seconds,
Dragon's up
6
two
seconds.
pawns.
And Cena has no time.
Wow.
So yeah,
Every game is crazy. Every game is in time pressure
no
right
time.
now.
Oh yeah, Emily and Alex too.
Yeah.
Let's stick here, because it's actually like not as crushing
Okay.
as the other boards.
I'm gonna
So
look at your stream so that I want to keep the Panda game here because this is kind of
yeah, that's a good point.
interesting to me.
Okay, so f3 was an idea. Okay, queen check, queen block.
Oh, I think White's about to win in
Oh,
the
Josiah
Panda
just
game.
beats Seth. So I think
Yeah.
Berkeley's gonna close this out here in this
Yeah.
final round.
Yeah. Josie won.
So they guaranteed a draw. Alex just clinched the win. So 2.5, really good for a fourth board. So Berkeley wins. Back to Thunder Panda. I saw he's like
Yo, what? What's his face?
Dragon Cena.
I think Josh. No, I think Josh missed a win earlier,
Mm.
and now I think this is a draw.
It's very clearly a draw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Thunder Panda's up a pawn? No, they're both up with one pawn. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. Just a dead draw now.
Okay, yeah, they're both gonna
Ooh.
queen. Oh, queen with check.
Yeah.
Don't go to c6.
Yep.
This is the only way to blunder this game. Yeah, they
Okay.
just take it. They draw, and
Yeah,
that's the match.
but that clinched it. Yeah.
So Thunder Panda not
Oh.
losing, but getting a draw in that last game. Joshua
Yep.
going 3 out of 4. They also didn't lose. They had 2 wins and 2 draws.
Right.
Um, but yeah, Stanford going down to Berkeley 9.5 to 5.5. So Berkeley clinches a
And
playoff spot.
Dragon. Right, and Dragon won too. And I think he.
Did I miss a point? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah. So
he's at.
10.5
Yep.
to 5.5. Final score.
Right.
Berkeley getting a
Yep.
bye week next week. Stanford gonna have to play next week in the wild card weekend, we'll call it. So yeah, that's all the matches for today, which is really exciting. We still have a couple matches to determine the final standings for all the divisions, but yeah, these two teams like got down to the wire. It was a really really good rivalry between these two teams. Like I hope that Stanford can get even more strong players, which is kind of crazy to say when they've got like woman international master on board for. Um, so definitely one of the top teams, but not able to take down Berkeley.
Yeah. Berkeley's just so heavy loaded.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be exciting. This B team or the B group, they have UTA, Berkeley, and UCLA all up there, and Stanford just up there with them. But someone's gonna have to challenge the A group. Obviously, they have like Princeton and Mizzou, who are super strong. Who else do they have in their group? Actually, let me look it up. Their top, obviously, yeah, okay. So Princeton and Mizzou are the top 2 teams in that group. In the standings, I actually don't know if Princeton played today or not, but Andrew Tang was playing like Title Arena or whatever, and on Lee Chess. um, Oh, apparently also the Ivy League had a tournament today.
Oh, really?
So I think Tang must have missed that. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for joining me as well. I
Yeah, for
appreciate
sure.
it.
It's a lot of fun.
And hopefully I can see you guys play in the playoffs. So I think, let's see, the A team, UCLA's A team. What are you
Yes.
guys doing?
Well, so the A team. So we have to play WashU and TTU still, unless we play London today.
Okay. So I think.
Yeah.
So Berkeley with this win and UT Austin with their win clinch the top 2 spots. So they will have the bye weeks, which means UCLA is playing next weekend. Which means that you might be playing this weekend. So don't want to put you on the spot right now, but like hopefully at this point after this, every match is an elimination match. So
Right.
every match is huge. So
Yeah.
that's going to be important.
Yeah. Is there a system where if it's tied like 8-8 during a match, does like the higher seed in the playoff advance,
No, you
or
have
is there
tie
like an
breaks.
overtime?
Yeah,
There's a
you do
tiebreak.
overtime.
Okay.
So same as
Cool.
regular season. And
Gotcha.
the tiebreak for that is you repeat the 4th round, but you change colors and you play a faster time control. So instead of
Gotcha.
5-2, you do 3-1. And then if
Right.
that's a tie,
Cool.
if you split that 2-2, then you do it again, except with a 1-1 time control. And then you
Oh,
just
baby.
keep doing that until a result is determined.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, I was actually thinking if it was still tied after the 1-1, you just go to 1-0 and then just keep repeating that. But then I think people would be like, oh my God, that's too much.
Yeah.
But I think USC set the record. I forgot who they were playing against, but I think they did like 5 overtimes. Like something absolutely insane. Yeah. And it was like the same people kept winning and losing. And then like in one game, someone like flipped the result and they won or something. I think USC might have lost that one. I can't remember. Maybe Jag250 in chat knows what I'm talking about if they're still here. But anyways, I don't want to keep you too long. We are done. The match is over. Regular season's over. Now we're going to go into playoffs starting next week, which is really exciting. Thank you again.
Awesome.
Shout out to FMJ Law. You guys seriously need to follow this guy. congratulations again on getting matched to your top choice. It's absolutely
Thanks,
incredible.
Joe.
And
Really
yeah, I'll
appreciate
see
it.
you around, dude.
See you, man.
We should
Have a good one.
We're gonna raid someone.